What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be grabbing a truck, turning it into a flatbed, and then delivering a special surprise to my friend. So if you guys are excited, smash the like button and subscribe to the secret channel. It does mean a lot to me, and I think it's time to begin. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another American Plains modding video, and today we have quite the surprise because if we turn around, you're going to see that we have this nice square body truck. Dude, this thing is quite the beauty, and we're gonna be turning it into a flatbed pickup. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin. So we're gonna get into this beautiful truck. Let me hop in, let me turn this thing on, and we are gonna start making our way towards the mechanic shop so we can transform this thing, and then we're gonna go and deliver a special surprise to my friend's house. So we have quite the day today, and the crazy part about this is that we gotta do this before the sun sets. So let's make that right turn onto this dirt road just like so, and all we gotta do is step on it all the way until we arrive to the mechanic shop, which is right here. I think it's called Tenny or Tenny's, but we are gonna be at the shop so we can turn this thing and transform it. Well, it looks like we do have an intersection, so let's come to a stop. Intersection seems to be clear, so let's make that crossing. And now I should have gone through the back of the trailer store. It's kind of a shortcut. That's fine, we're pretty much here. Alrighty, everyone, we have finally arrived at Tenny, or yeah, it does say Tenny, the mechanic shop, and we are gonna pull this thing into the garage. But before I do, I'm gonna open up this door just like so, and then I can hop right back in so we can start customizing this puppy. So let's quickly customize this truck. I kind of want to make it like a dark color. Let's do a black. I haven't done black in a while, so let's do a nice black. Let's add some reflectance, and should we add some tint to the windows? I don't know if I should add some tint. You know what, let's keep it clear for now. Let's max out the engine with 25 extra power and 2 nice superchargers. I mean turbochargers. Jeez Louise. All right, now for the suspension, I am gonna raise this a little bit higher. We are gonna be doing some heavy jobs, so I want this thing to be nice and tall. Let me just raise this as well. There we go. And let's see. Oh, we could add some a little bit of camber. Let me add a little bit of camber, like a tiny sprinkle. I'm gonna reduce some of the spring from the front and back. I am gonna make the wheels a little bit bigger, just a little bit, not too crazy, and I am gonna make them a little bit wider. Nice. I think this truck is looking pretty nice. Let me just fix the offset just like so. Let's move on to the rims. I kind of don't know what rims. Ooh, these look nice. I kind of want to keep these. All right, let me finish looking through here. Let's see if I find. Ooh, I like these as well. Ooh, we could add the dually on this thing. No, that's that looks a little bit weird. So I think I'm gonna go back and maybe keep these. I think I really like them, but these are nice as well. Oh my goodness, you guys, I have so many choices. All right, you know what, let's just go with them. I've made up my mind. We're gonna go with those. I'm gonna increase the height. There we go. And the bulge just a tad. Nothing too crazy, you guys. So let's add some brand new tires, and that is gonna be it for the basic customization. Now this is gonna be the fun part because we get to add the bed. So let me put the bed, and what the heck, why is this not working? Am I supposed to remove the bed and then place it? Oh, there you go. Oh, I'm so clumsy. All right, we've got the flatbed loaded on top of that. Let's see if we can add anything else, which I don't think we need anything else. We could add some nice cab lights. I think that looks pretty sick. I'm probably gonna make those orange. Let's add some mud flaps. Yes, we do need some mud flaps, so let's add some mud flap. And are we done yet? I mean, we could add some running boards, but I don't know if that looks a little bit weird. Does that look a little bit weird? I don't know. Oh, I like that one. All right, let's add this one. And we are, oh no, we are not done. I forgot to make the cab lights orange. Customization, cab lights, then we go to orange. Boom, awesome. And then we just make the wheels chrome. Let's go to rims and then chrome. Oh yeah, we are cooking, chats, and we should be officially done with this build. So let's quickly pull it out. We're gonna take a good look at the sun. No, not the sun. We're gonna take a good look outside where the sun is. That's what I meant. And holy moly guacamole, did we not cook, chat? Look at this. This looks insane. So we've got the brand new cab lights, the flatbed on the pickup, and we got some nice chrome wheels on this thing. Oh yeah, and the running boards, that looks pretty sick. Not bad, you guys. I think I might have cooked on this one, but enough of the yap. Now it's time to go and grab the special gift that we are going to be delivering to my friend's house. So let's make our way towards the Plain Tool store so we can grab the things that we need. And let me also change the drivetrain on this. I'm going to change it to 4-wheel drive because I feel like my back tires are kind of kicking a little bit too much. So as a safety precaution, I'm going to change the drivetrain. So it looks like with all that yapping, we are now at the Plain Tool store. So let's quickly park up at the front. Do not not worry, you guys. This is gonna be a quick run. We're just gonna go inside and grab 2 of these ramps, 1 and 2. There we go. And now we just tell the good sir, yo, I want to check out these huge ramps. Oh, sure, you can buy it. It's free. Oh my goodness, he just said it's free. All right, so we're gonna grab the ramps and we are gonna place it. Actually, you know what? Before we do place them, we gotta walk over here because we have the gifts inside the garage that we made. It was a purchase that I kind of made last night. So let's open up the garage. We're gonna click on the magic button, which is gonna allow us to open up this nice and tall garage. And if we take a look at this beautiful ATV, this is the gift that we are gonna be delivering. So let me hop in, let me turn on this bad boy, and oh my goodness, this thing pretty nice. I really love the colors on this thing. It looks really cool. Honestly, I kind of want to give it like a little joyride. Hold on, what is this button? Oh my goodness, look at this. Whee! Yo! Oh my goodness, I just almost crashed his gifts. All right, you know what? Let me go back. We gotta get this thing loaded back onto that flatbed. So let me pull into the plaza, and we are gonna quickly, hold on, let me see. How am I going to align this? Like right here. So that's gonna be the sweet spot. Let's start putting the ramps down. One ramp goes there, and the second ramp goes right there. Actually, you know what? I think I could scooch it up a little bit towards the left. There we go. Let me quickly load up this ATV in the back of the flatbed. Let me carefully do this. Oh, hold on. This is a little bit sketchy since it is pretty small. So let me turn off the engine, put it in park, and boom, look at that. Let me just quickly tie down the straps on each corner, just like so. And that is gonna be the ATV loaded on the pickup. Honestly, this looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna remove the ramps and then we're gonna throw them in the back. Let me throw them right there, and we can now get into the pickup and start making our way towards my buddy house so we can get this thing delivered. So let's pull out. We are gonna be making a right turn right here. So let's turn on those blinkers, and before we make our way towards his house, we have a gigantic intersection which we can make a turn on because I don't see any cars coming. So it's pretty clear we can make that nice and safe turn. So his house is gonna be towards the end, all the way right here. He does live quite far away. Oh wait, that's the wrong address. He actually lives on the right side. Oh dang, he lives not too far away from me. That's pretty cool. I did not know he lived that close next to me. So let's look for his house. I don't see his house so far. I thought it was gonna be around this area. Hold on, let me check the map, and oh, it says it's right there. What? All right, so let me take this road right here. I don't know if this is gonna be the correct road to make my way to his house, but let's take it. And oh my goodness, what is this? What did we just find? Dude, this road is so bumpy. Holy moly, guacamole. I almost ended up flipping over, but since I am one of the best drivers in APM, we did not flip over. But what the hurly? Ooh, the water is kind of cold. I am not gonna be jumping in today, but this is a really nice area. I should probably camp here, but I think his house is up on that hill, but I don't know where to go. Let's continue driving forward and see if we can find his house. So let's take this road right here, and oh my goodness, I seriously gotta slow down because this road is pretty bumpy. And look at that, we found a new road, which I believe this should lead us to his house. And dude, how come the road all over this area is so bumpy? What the heckers? And look at that, we have arrived at his house. So let me put this thing in park. Let me hop out. We're gonna take out the ramp. So let me open up the bag. Let me grab those ramps and let's place them right. I'm gonna place one right here, and I'm gonna place a second one right there. So let me hop in. Hold on. Let me take off the straps. There we go. The straps should be now off, and let's carefully unload this beautiful ATV. Dude, since my friend is gonna be having a happy birthday, this is the gift that I got him, but he will not arrive till the afternoon. But when he gets home, he's gonna be able to see his surprise. So let's get this thing loaded. I mean, not loaded. Parked right in his garage. So let me do this. Let me park it, turn off the engine, and boom. Look at this thing. This thing is one of the most beautiful ATVs I have seen in my life. But enough glazing. Let's close up his garage. There we go. That thing is gonna be closed up, and I will be back for the party. But for now, we gotta go and return it this. Oh, hold on. We gotta remove these ramps. So let me take off this ramp and that ramp, and we should get out of here. But honestly, this build was probably really nice looking because take a look. Yo, we 100% ended up cooking up, chats. By the way, where did I grab this truck? Oh wait, I grabbed it from my house. So I guess in that case, let me just turn around right here. I'm gonna do a little 3-point turn and make my way back to my house, because if you guys forgot, my house is right there. I literally live like 2 roads down from where he lives. It's pretty funny. I did not know that. But let's make a right turn. Let's make sure the road is clear. All right, let's make that turn. And I'm so excited to arrive to my big mansion, home sweet home. By the way, I kind of wish that you could like lower. I think that would be a really nice feature where I could lower this and then I could just like load up ATVs and stuff like that instead of just putting the ramps. I feel like that's way more work, but nonetheless, this is a really nice build that we ended up doing today. Let me know if I ended up cooking with this build, chat. We need some W's in the chat. Anyways, we have arrived. Oh, hold on, let me throw these ramps in the back. I'm gonna throw these ramps in the back. There we go. And we arrived before the sun sets. I think that was quite the mission. By far one of my favorite ones of this week. And if you guys did enjoy as well, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next video. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video. And today I'm bringing you guys something special. We are going to be starting our own lawn mowing business. I'm very excited. It's my first time ever starting a business like this, because you guys know I always tend to do a lot of jobs and contracts and a lot of side quests like that, so it's definitely something new for me. But today's task is going to be to head over, mow the lawn of the house right here, and then come down to this neighborhood and lawn 2 more houses. Those are going to be the 3 clients that we have to mow the lawn for, cut the grass and stuff like that. But the difficult part is going to be making sure we do each single job under 30 minutes, because that is the amount of time we are expected to finish the job. And if I don't finish in time, then I'm probably going to lose clients and my business. So enough of the yap. Make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. So let's start off by hopping in our truck. Yes sir. And then we actually need to open our garage, because I do have a trailer right in here that we're going to be using to load up our what's the machine called where you cut grass? Our lawnmower. I think I'm saying that correct. Anyways, let's get that connected to the back of the truck. So let's quickly do so. All right, let me get this. I'm gonna try to connect this with one try. Nope, probably take another try. Nope, maybe third time. There you go. Third time is a charm. So let me use my controller to close my garage, and I don't know where I left my lawnmower. It's somewhere around the property. Let's take a look, but before we do, let me just throw down the ramps and let's see, where is this lawnmower? I don't recall where I left it. I tend to be a little bit forgetful where I leave my things. Oh wait, is that it? I don't remember leaving this. That's super odd. We have found it, and now let's load it on the back of our trailer. Let me back up a little bit. Maybe first person is easier. Oh yeah, it's a little bit easier. There we go. We got that thing loaded up on the trailer. Let me close the gate. A little bit too close to the front, but I think I think we're all good. So let's start making our way over to the first house. All right, let's make a turn right here, and then we are going to be making a left right here as well. So let's make the left turn, and I'm really praying that it does not start raining, because that means that I would just have to cancel the jobs, and that is something that I do not want to be doing. But let me check the road. We are on the clear, so let us make that turn. There we go. But like I said, our first house is going to be passing the police station onto the right, so that is the first house we are going to be cutting for. All right, so we made that turn right there safely. We are now passing the sheriff's station, and we should have the house right up ahead. Oh, I think this is it. So let me start pulling in. There we go. And this is going to be the first property that we are going to be mowing for. So I'm going to just park my vehicle right here. He told me that he wasn't going to be home. So yeah, I'm just going to leave my vehicle right here. Hold on. Let me actually turn off my engine. There we go. Turned off the truck. Let's get this lawnmower unloaded. Let's carefully do that. And it looks like we are going to be cutting all of this, a good portion of the front yard. Enough with the yap. Let's start cutting. Let's turn this big boy on, and let's start cutting the grass. I might just do a time lapse. I had to turn on the lights because it is pretty dark under the tree, and I want to make sure I cut every single piece of the grass, of course. So far so good. We're almost done with this property, but something I've noticed is that this lawnmower is a little bit difficult to maneuver, quite heavy. Alright, so we've got pretty much the entire area. Oh, actually, I kind of missed this piece. So let me cut this. Oh, yeah, it was super overgrown. It looks so much better now. Let me turn this off, and let's check how we left it. The grass has been fully been cut. It looks super good now. I don't know if the owner wants this cut. I don't think so. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he does not want this part of the grass cut. So let me actually give him a call, and I'll be right back and ask him just to make sure. Alright, so I just got off the phone call with him, and he told me he just wants the sides pretty much trimmed. So that is what we are going to be doing, and let me hop right back onto the lawnmower and let's cut the sides. So let me turn on my mower back on, and there we go, and let's just cut the sides just like so. And there we go. Let me turn my mower back off, and honestly this actually does look good. And wait a minute, what is this? Is this a path to go mudding? Huh, if it is, then I just might ask him for permission if I can go mudding. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked, so let's get this mower back onto the trailer. We have 2 more properties to go clean up. We've got that loaded. Let's close up the gates. There we go, and let's hop right back into the truck. All right, let's turn right here and let's put on our blinkers because we are going to be making a left. And now the second piece of properties that we are going to be hitting is going to be in this neighborhood right here. Let's keep making our way over there. All right, the first property only took us about 25 minutes, so not too bad. We're actually really good on the schedule, and it appears that we have arrived at our second and third property, which is very close to each other, which is nice. Let's hop out. Let's get this gate thrown down just like so, and yeah, let's hop right into the tractor. And I just realized I have the lights on, so let me turn that off. For these properties, we have the same request: mow the sides down and then cut the front yards. So let's begin with that. Let's turn this bad boy on and let's start cutting. Alrighty guys, we are almost finished cutting the grass on this section. We just need this little piece right here, so let's go over. There we go. And now let's cut the sides of this quickly. So we have cut the sides of this property. I kind of went a little bit over to the edge, and yeah, hopefully he doesn't notice. But so far we are done with the second property. We have cut the entire front yard. It looks pretty bald, and we just need the last property, which is luckily right in front of us. And I believe this one actually wants this part cut off and the front yard. So let's go ahead and jump right back into our mower, and let's actually begin with this side of the property. Let me just turn my mower on. There we go, and let's get to mowing. We just finished cutting that part, or at least this side of the property. We just need one more, which is the one on the left side. So let's start off by cutting. Out of every single job I have done in APM, this actually is probably one of the most satisfying. Just take a look at this. Super satisfying. And I think this is the last piece, so let me just turn on my headlights just to make sure everything is cut. All right, and I think that is pretty much it for these 2 properties. It looks like I just got a phone call from the homeowner that lives right here, and he kind of changed his mind the last minute, and he actually wants this part of his lawn cut. So we're gonna quickly cut this off. I told him I was gonna charge him a little bit more, but he told me that there was no issue. So let's go ahead and finish cutting this part of his property. Let me turn on the lights, make sure I can see and I cut everything properly. Let's turn right here. Now let's cut this piece, go a little bit down. Let's cut back. This thing is not too powerful because sometimes it struggles going up like little tiny hills like that. Let me get this piece. I think I missed a piece. Did I miss a piece right here? No, we are good. All right, we cut that piece. Wait, I can't get out. Oh my goodness, am I stuck? There's no way my mower got stuck right here in the ditch. It looks like we're gonna have to use the truck to get it out of there. So let me actually disconnect the trailers so we can use the cable. Alright, so let me park my truck right here, and then let me grab my cable. There we go. And let's see, where can we connect this? Right here, attach. And now we just click on retract. There we go. It's coming out. You guys, this winch always comes in clutch. Alright, let me hop back in my truck, and I'm going to connect this back to the trailer. I think I'm done with this job. We're pretty much done with both properties, and we can start heading back home. Home sweet home. Let me throw this back in the garage before I park my truck. Of course, this trailer is super sensitive when it comes to turning, but we pretty much got this under control. Let's get this disconnected. There we go. Let me turn off my Denali off. And wow, you guys, that was almost an entire day of hard labor. My back is killing me, and honestly, I think I'm gonna go have a cold one. But before we do, that is going to be the conclusion of this video. I hope you guys enjoy this video of me starting my own lawn mowing business. So make sure to like, subscribe, do all of that great stuff, and I'll catch you guys on to the next APM video. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a southern mudding video, and today we are gonna grab this truck right here, and we are gonna be turning it into a lifted truck, and then we're gonna be throwing a camper, and of course we're gonna be spending the night in it just to make sure it works. So if you guys are excited for this jam-packed video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And enough of the yap, I think it's time to begin. So first thing is first, we're gonna get inside of this pickup right here. I think they might have, oh my goodness, this thing is so loud. We're gonna get into this truck, and we are gonna be taking it to the mechanic shop so we can customize it, lift it, and then throw on that camper. So we're gonna go and say goodbye to our ranch, or actually our multi-million-dollar ranch, and make our way back into town. So let's put on our blinkers, and oh my goodness, I kind of lost control. Don't worry, we are back in the road. But that is the craziest idea I've had in Southern Mudding, turning a truck, lifting it, and throwing a camper so we can spend the night in it. Dude, that sounds insane, but we are actually going to do it. But it looks like the intersection is clear. Let's go through, and I see the mechanic shop right there in the far. So let's go and get closer so we can begin. And here we are. Let's start pulling in. I'm gonna go and open this garage door just like so. Let me quickly go back in. There we go. Close that door, and we're gonna slowly reverse into the garage, or I guess the mechanic shop, which I think it's the same thing, right? So let's start customizing this thing. We're gonna make this a nice white color, and then we're gonna add some reflectance. And since we are gonna be off-roading a little bit, I am gonna add these extreme BOG tires, and for the rims we're just gonna add some nice retro motors. I think that looks pretty sick. Let's add some reflectance to my windows, I mean some tints, and this is the reflectance. And for the suspension, I am gonna increase it since this is gonna be a lifted truck. Oh my goodness, this thing is so beefy. Let me just add some camber. Let me fix some of the stiffness and dampening, and we're not done yet because we are gonna make the tires a little bit bigger, just a little bit, tiny bit, and I'm gonna make the tires a little bit slimmer, just a little bit, just because I feel like it's a little bit too beefy. But I think that is gonna be it. Maybe we could add some offset, just a little bit, not too much. And that's pretty much it for the suspension, because I am gonna max out the engine all the way. Should we add a supercharger or a turbocharger? You know what, let's add a turbocharger. I kind of like that better. And lastly, we are gonna be adding the camper. Look at that, dude, that is insane. All right, should we add anything else? Maybe a grill? I don't know if a grill looks good on this. You know what, I don't think it looks good, but I am gonna add some lights just like so. I think these lights look pretty nice, and I think that is gonna be it for the build. Oh, we could add some rock lights. Yes, let's go. W's in the chat. We're gonna add some of those rock lights, and we can actually pull this bad boy out. So let's quickly check it in the sun. Let's give it a nice check, and oh my goodness, this is one of the craziest builds I have done in Southern Mudding. We've got the camper up top, the nice wheels, and the beautiful paint with the rock lights. Yo, I am pretty excited. Thankfully, we have the tool store right down the road, so let me quickly hop in so we can get this camp started and set up. So let's quickly pull in. I'm gonna back in. Let me actually back into this parking spot. Let me see if I can, since this thing is so huge. Hold on. Ugh. Oh my goodness, this thing is so heavy. Hopefully this thing does not tip over, because if it tips over, then we are gonna be cooked, chat. But this is pretty much how I managed to park. Not the best parking spot, but we are here at the tool store. So let's go inside. Let's open up those doors, and let's start on the left side of the store. So I think the first thing we're gonna be grabbing is I don't think I'm gonna grab this since we've got the camper, so we don't need a tent, but we do need some campfire, which is why I'm gonna grab the wood. And then we are gonna grab a cooler. Let's grab one of these coolers. These are pretty nice. Ooh, look at that, some camping chairs. Yeah, we cannot go wrong with those camping chairs. Oh yes, dude, it's been a while since I've had one of these marshmallows, so we're gonna grab one of those marshmallows. But let's continue walking throughout the store, since this store is pretty big, you guys. Let me grab a picnic table. So we're gonna grab that, a nice grill, and what is this, a generator? I don't know if we're gonna need this, but just to be safe, we're gonna grab and take one of these generators. And is that it for this trip? I think I'm finished. I don't think I need anything. Oh, we could grab an American flag and some fireworks, and I think now we are done with this run. So we're gonna quickly check out all of our things just like so, and we are gonna get out of here since we just paid, it was about 600 bucks. We're gonna get inside of our truck, our lifted truck actually. Let me just close my door. There we go, and we can start making our way towards the campsite. Honestly, I don't know where to camp tonight, but I do have a couple ideas on where we should set up camp for the night. Oh, wait a minute, should we go to the map expansion? I kind of want to go to the map expansion. Hold on, let's go and see if there's some spots that we could set up and camp the night. Honestly, now that I remember, I believe there's gonna be a spot near the highway. We just gotta go and cross this bridge right here. So let's cross this bridge. We now have to keep our eyes peeled out so we can find this camping spot. I think it's gonna be on the right side. Let's go towards the right side, because down there seems to be a house. So oh wait, it's right here. Look at this, USA RV Resorts, lake, electric and water hookups. All right, so this is gonna be the spot. So let me get back in the lifted truck, open the door, and oh my goodness, so this is gonna be the spot where and we are gonna be camping the night. I kind of don't know where I should set up. You know what? I like this spot right here. Let me actually park up right here. So let me carefully reverse this thing a little bit more, and I think that is gonna be an amazing spot. Now I am gonna tilt my wheels to the right because that looks pretty cool. We're gonna hop out and look at this. Oh, I did not mean to sit on the picnic table. So before we go inside of our camper, oh, what is this? Jag? Hold on, let me click on this. Oh, look at that. That is pretty sick. Before we do go inside of our camper, I am gonna close this and we are gonna set up our stuff that we bought from the tool store. So let's set up our bench right here. There we go. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty nice. We're gonna grab our grill. We're gonna put a grill. Oh, we could put another grill right here. Why not have two grills? Two grills. That's pretty sick. Oh yeah, the American flag. Let's put an American flag. I'm not sure actually. Should we just place it right here? There we go. The American flag is now down. Let's finish setting up our camp for tonight. I'm gonna put some lawn chairs down. There we go. Let's throw down the campfire. Oh, hold on. How do I turn this thing on? There we go. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we have the cooler, which we can honestly put on top of our picnic table. So let's place that right there. We have our cooler on our picnic table just in case we gotta grab some nice and fresh water. And all we gotta place is the fireworks and a generator, and we are gonna be pretty much finished with setting up the camp, and then we're gonna be able to go inside the camper. So let's quickly place the fireworks. You know what? Let's place them right back here. We don't want them near our campsite too close. And the generator is gonna go right next to the grill, just like that. Let me turn it on, and there we go. And look at that. We have a pretty nice setup going on. We do have some marshmallows, which honestly we could cook up right now, or we could finally check out the camper. So let's go inside the camper. Let's open that door and let's go inside. Look at this, dude. It is so tiny in here. Is there lights in here? I kind of want to turn on the light. Let me click on lights. Ooh, there we go. Now it's starting to look better. So it looks like there's a bed up here, which I don't know if I can lay down. Oh, it looks like I can lay down. Look at that. I'm not sure if you guys can see me, but I'm right there inside at the top sleeping like a baby. Okay, locking you guys. We cannot be sleeping right now. But honestly, this is a nice camper. We've got a nice tiny kitchen, a living room, this is actually super small, a super small living room, and we can just jump out. Oh, hold on. We can just jump out and cook out our marshmallow. So let's cook our marshmallow. Let's make sure we do not burn this because last time I kind of burnt it. And oh my goodness, I think it's ready. Hold on. Let's give it a taste test in 3, 2, and whoa, not bad, you guys. That's actually pretty good. W marshmallow. But I guess since we're not gonna be cooking some barbecue, I'm gonna turn off my generator. I'm just gonna let this fire burn. I kind of want to go to the gas station. Should we quickly make a gas station run? I promise you guys, it's gonna be fast. We're gonna go get some donuts and chips because I'm a little bit hungry still. So let me throw up the jacks. Hold on, let me throw up the jacks. There we go. And I'm gonna quickly run inside and turn off the lights so we can quickly make this gas station run. So let's quickly make our way over there. And honestly, we can just take the highway since it is really fast. So let's take the brand new highway to the gas station, and that is gonna help us arrive there super fast. So let's make a turn right there, and we're gonna go down. I have no idea on how to turn. I'm just gonna U-turn right here. So let's U-turn right here, and we are gonna step on this thing. We are gonna go really fast. Dude, we are going so fast. And here we are. We are at the gas station. So let's pull in. Oh my goodness. I almost flipped over. And let's park between the handicap right here. Oh my goodness, I am not the best at reversing these gigantic vehicles. It definitely doesn't help when we've got a camper on our giant lifted truck. So let's quickly run inside the gas station. Let's see where we can grab. Ooh, someone left their drink and donut, but I'm not gonna grab it since it is not mine. I do know there is some nice chips over here, so let's grab these chips. And then where's the donuts? Did they remove the? Oh, we could grab a Coca-Cola. Let's grab a Coca-Cola. And the donuts are gonna be right here, so let's grab one of these delicious donuts. Let's quickly pay. I guess I'm gonna be paying and checking out. So hello sir, how can I help you? There we go. I just checked out and we are ready to return to our campsite because if you guys take a look, it is about to be nighttime and we gotta throw up those fireworks. So let me get back in my truck, let me close that door, and honestly I'm gonna try to go back on the highway. like this, and we are just gonna step on it because we're running out of time like really fast. Wait, can I take this road right here? Hold on. I wonder if this is gonna lead me to my campsite. I don't know. I feel like I'm lost now. Well, let me make this turn and let's see if we ended up getting lost. I feel like I just got lost. And nope, we managed to make our way back at the campsite. So let's pull in. Let me carefully back this thing up. There we go. I'm gonna turn off the engine and then we're gonna set the jacks back up. There we go. Let's take a quick bite of our donut. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Maybe some Coca-Cola now. I'm almost getting full. And then we're gonna have a quick cheese snack. So let's grab some snacks. Not bad, not bad. But if you guys take a look, it is now nighttime, which means we can throw the fireworks in 3, 2, and launch. No way, that is sick. W's in the chats. Come on, boys, that is amazing. Is that not coolest thing ever? Ooh, that kind of looks like an eyeball. Is that it? Oh man, I think that's it. Anyways, I'm gonna go inside my camper. There we go. Let's jump in and we are gonna get some good night rest, and I will catch you guys in the morning. Oh my goodness, I'm so lazy. Oh, what time is it? Let's open up our camper and oh my goodness, look at that beautiful sunrise, you guys. We managed to survive in our lifted truck with the camper in the back of it for 24 hours. Well, I guess the entire night. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What time is it? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video, and as you guys can see, I think it's morning time. Let me open up the door and look at that sunrise. It looks so beautiful. Let's quickly go downstairs because there's been a brand new update in American Plains Modding. If you guys didn't know, they ended up adding brand new tires to every single truck in the game. So we're gonna be going and customizing all of our off-roading mudding trucks and put the new ones on. I actually have them in the garage right here. Let me quickly show you. I'm gonna quickly hop in the TRX and I'm gonna pull this thing right up front. I'm gonna quickly park it right at the front of my house so I can show you guys which trucks I'm talking about. And pretty much we're also gonna be taking these trucks to a mudding spot near the fire station. I think you guys remember, it's a really nice mudding pit, but these are the trucks that we are gonna be taking today. Oh my goodness, these things are a beauty. I think we might have made a video on this like last week, but we don't have too much time, so we're gonna go and quickly run over to the trailer store, or should I say the brand new trailer store. It's definitely revamped. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it. We're gonna go and check it out right now and grab the trailer so we can throw those trucks on top of the trailer and take it to the mechanic shop so we can throw on the brand new tires. Well, let's make a right turn right here. Oh my goodness, I did not see that tree right there. All right, so let's make a right turn right here, and I'm not sure if you guys can tell, I added the brand new tires to my TRX. Look at that thing, dude. This TRX looks so nice. I swear, every update, this TRX gets small upgrades that makes it look so much better. But here it is. This is the brand new trailer store, the huge revamp of this thing. This thing looks so modern and so cool. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna park it. Actually, you know what? I am gonna park it. Let me give you guys a quick tour of the brand new trailer store. So let me quickly go inside. If you guys haven't seen it, then here it is. Look at this. We've got huge fans, a nice glass ceiling, and there's actually a lot of offices. Look at this, dude. Oh my goodness, there's so many offices. If we go upstairs, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna go right there because there's these stairs right here that are super cool, and as you guys can see, and if we go upstairs, there's gonna be way more offices. Dude, there is so many offices. I don't know what kind of work you get to do in these offices, but you cannot forget about the nice and trusty bathrooms that are located right there. But anyways, let's jump down. We're gonna go back to our TRX because we gotta get this thing connected to the trailer right here. There seems to be two right here. I think I'm gonna take this one. This one should be able to fit 2 trucks. So we're gonna turn this thing around, quickly back this thing up, and boom. Wait, what is this? Arrows. I kind of want to see what's going on down there. Wait, can I turn? Oh no, hold on. I think I need to make a turn around here. All right, so let me turn around here. I kind of want to see what's going around here. All right, nothing too crazy. Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to turn right here. This is a super tight turn. Oh no, I cannot turn. Oh no. All right, you know what? It looks like it's not meant and built for big trailers. So we're just gonna go through the back and take the main road right here. Let me check my gas tank. Okay, we're pretty good on gas. We don't need to get gas right now because the gas station is right there. So right now we are making our way back home so we can get this gigantic trailer to work. Let me just make another huge turn right here. Oh my goodness, these turns are so big. Let me also check on time. I don't know how we're doing on time. What time is it? Oh my goodness, dude, it's already 10 a.m. I swear, time flies. So let's make a turn right there because our house is gonna be onto the right side. So let's pull into the driveway. I don't know if I should back up. I feel like I should. You know what? I'm gonna go with my gut and I'm gonna back this trailer up because it's gonna be way easier for us to get out when we're finished loading up these trucks. So let me carefully do this. Let me see if I still got it. Oh no, this is super difficult. Oh my goodness, that was actually really good. I did it within one try. Now I think I'm gonna pull the brake, park it right here, turn off the engine, and let's quickly put on those hazards because we're gonna start loading up these trucks. Let me just put down the rims and there we go. And I think I also need to move out the truck from the driveway. So let's move the GMC Denali right to the side right here. It's gonna be really quick, do not worry. So let's hop out and we can now open the garage. So I'm gonna open this garage and then I'm gonna open this one as well. Look at those puppies. Oh yeah. So I think let's get this one loaded up first. I'm gonna hop in, turn it back on, and let me carefully get these onto the rims. Boom. The first truck is gonna go right here. Let me quickly turn it off. We're gonna throw down the straps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then let me grab the second truck, which I don't know which truck this is. I think this is gonna be a 4. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. But we're gonna pull it out anyways, and you guys know the drill. We're gonna put it on top of the back of the trailer. Careful, careful. That should be good right there. Now we just gotta put it in park, turn off the engine. We're gonna quickly strap it down to the bottom. Oh yeah, we gotta make sure this thing does not fall off because I can sometimes drive a little bit clumsy and a little bit reckless. Anyways, let's pull up the rims before we do head out. Oh my goodness, look at my TRX. This thing is squatting. You know what? We are not gonna be taking the TRX. Let me quickly disconnect it. Dude, this thing was squatting to the ground. And instead, we are gonna be taking the GMC Denali because this thing is built to carry a lot of power. So I'm gonna, you know what? Let's pull in the TRX. Why not? Pull in the TRX. Oh, hold on. I gotta turn off those hazards. And then we're gonna be able to close up the garage. And then let me close this one as well. And before we do hop into GMC, I kind of want to open up the tailgate because actually, you know what? We don't have to. For a second, I thought we were going to be using this hitch right there, but I forgot we just got to connect it to this hitch at the rear of the bed. So let's quickly connect it to the trailer. Let me carefully back up and we are now connected. Now we can get out of here. We're going to make a right turn onto the dirt road. Come on, careful. Oh, this thing is super heavy. Oh, come on, keep going. This is super heavy, you guys. You guys have no idea how heavy that thing is, but we are now rolling. Let's make a right turn onto this dirt road right here, and we should now officially be heading towards the mechanic shop so we can customize and throw on the new tires onto these trucks. And we're probably going to test them out. Oh, we could actually bring them over here. That's actually a good idea. We could bring them over here. You know what? I think we are going to bring them over here because if you guys didn't know, that's actually like the second or third most difficult mudding pit in APM. But let's make sure the road is clear. Let's cross because we are carrying a lot of vehicles right now. It definitely looks like it. We have officially arrived at the mechanic shop. Now I think I'm gonna open one of these big ones right here. So let's open this huge garage and let me turn around. Dude, I'm telling you, we are gonna cook with these builds right now. A little bit more and that is gonna be perfect. So we can start unloading these trucks. We're gonna throw down the ramps first and then we're gonna hop in and we are gonna begin with this one right here. So let's hop in, turn this thing on, and let's quickly roll into the shop so we can get this thing customized. So we're gonna click on wheels, we're gonna click on tires, and we are gonna be actually removing the lettering. I'm not a fan of the lettering since I just feel like it doesn't match with the truck, but I am gonna be throwing some off-roading tires and I'm gonna increase the sidewall just a tad bit, nothing too much, and we're gonna be increasing the height of this thing. Look at that. Honestly, I feel like I should also make my tires a little bit more beefier. So let me quickly fix this. We're gonna make these tires a little bit bigger. There we go. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but they are now much more beefier. So let me, did my truck move? What the heck? That's weird. Anyways, this is gonna be the brand new setup for these tires. Let me quickly show you guys in the sun. Look at that. Dude, they look so much better. Holy moly. That is crazy. Alright, I'm so excited. Let me quickly also add a roll bar and a headache rack. So let me quickly go to attachments. I'm actually gonna remove these lights and I'm gonna be placing that kind of light bar. Let's put some mudding flaps because we are gonna be mudding and some nice roll bars. Is that it? Oh no, we could also add some running boards. Which one's good? Oh, I like this one. All right, I'm gonna go with this one. And this is gonna be the final product of our our mudding truck. I think this actually might be the best mudding truck in APM. W's in the chat. What the hell is going on? Alright, next up is gonna be this truck right here. So let's get it down into the shop and let's quickly fix up the tires. So let me get the off-roading tires. Ooh, these look nice. You know what? Let's keep it. We're gonna increase the sidewall. We're gonna make it a little bit tighter. I mean higher, not tighter. And I think that's it. I don't think I have to add anything. Alright, that was actually pretty easy. So I'm gonna get this thing back loaded onto the trailer so we can start making our way towards the mudding spots. Look at that. Dude, these tires look so nice. Holy moly guacamole. Yeah, these are actually pretty sick. Now let me load this one on. There we go. Engine is off and we can now pull up the ramps and close this gigantic garage just like so. We are now ready to test these monsters out. Alright, so the mudding pit is gonna be right down near the police station. I think I showed you guys. We might have passed by it, but pretty much we're gonna make our way back towards that location so we can test out these puppies out. We are now arriving. I'm gonna throw on those hazards and we're gonna quickly park up right here on the side of the grass so we won't have to be blocking the main road. Let me just finish adjusting myself. There we go. Turn it off and let's start unloading these trucks. Dude, I am so excited to test them out. I want to know if they're actually gonna work a little bit better than before. But we are gonna begin with this one right here. I'm gonna quickly change the drivetrain to four-wheel drive and we are gonna begin by putting this truck to the test. Let's see how this thing is gonna handle. All right, not too bad. Not too. Oh, are we actually stuck or do we need a little bit more power? Oh, there you go. We are so muddy. Look at this. We look so nasty, but look at that. We managed to go through the first half. Now the second half is gonna be right here. There's actually a giant hole right here, so we gotta go towards this side. Oh no, this is gonna be really bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Get out, get out. Holy moly guacamole. I almost ended up getting dirty, you guys. Oh, I think my hand got dirty. All right, let's continue going. We're almost finished with this mudding pit. Come on, keep going. Dude, I'm just stepping on the gas and I'm just praying this thing does not stop or get stuck. But it looks like we have arrived to the end. Let's go. W's in the chat. Should we get a free car wash? Let's get a free car wash. Why is my truck brown? What the hell? Alrighty, let's go back right here because we still have one more truck to test out. So you know what? Let me just park this thing right here on the side as well. We're gonna throw this in park and oh my goodness, look at my hand. Oh my goodness, I think my shirt got dirty as well. Yuck, that's gross. I'm gonna have to take a shower when I get home. So let's get off. We're gonna be testing out this puppy now. This thing is such a beauty. I kind of don't want to go in the mud because it's gonna look so bad, but we have no choice but to test it out. Let me also change the drivetrain to four-wheel drive, not just two wheels. I'm gonna go around that is dangerous. And honestly, this thing has definitely not get stuck yet, but it looks like we are now completely covered in mud. Let me turn on those lights. Ooh, look at those lights. They look so nice. And you know what? I'm gonna try to go on this side right here. Come on, do not fall in the hole. Dude, that was so scary. We almost ended up in the hole. We're almost finished. This is the last mile. We just gotta step on it and go as fast as we can. Dude, this thing actually performs really good. The suspension is one of the best, and I'm gonna go as far as to say that this actually has better suspension than the other truck. But look at that, dude. We are so muddy right now. Let me just turn off my lights and take a look at these trucks. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. I'm gonna go and take a shower because look how dirty and stinky I look. But I think we did a really good job with these trucks right here. Let me know if I cooked. But until then, I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. I just got an alert that the flooding is going to start in a couple minutes. Look at that. Holy moly. That is the scariest thing I have ever seen in my life. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Southern mudding video. Right now, I am putting some gas in kind of the station right now where we're actually at the map expansion because this truck sub needed some gas. We're going to put some premium, some regular, and then we're going to put some diesel. But after we finish this, we're going to make our way towards the second spot, fill up that gas station, and then make our way home because today, apparently, there's going to be a huge flood and storm. So we got to make our way back home. So let's quickly fill up this gas station. Wait, can I use this right here? What is this? Oh man. For a second, I thought I could use this, but I can't. So let me quickly grab the hose for the premium, and then we're going to grab the hose for the regular. Let me connect that one. And lastly, let me grab the hose for the diesel right here. And that is going to be filling up right now. So let's quickly run inside the store. Let's grab some snacks for the road and for the afternoon because I'm probably not gonna be able to leave my house. And by talking about my house, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but my house is right there. Dude, my ranch is so huge, you guys. But let me go inside. Let's open those doors and we are gonna grab some snacks. I think the kitchen is closed, so let me walk over here. Let me grab let's see. Oh yes, chips. We need some chips, some crushed chips. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna grab some drinks. Let me grab this drink and then we're gonna come over here and grab a donut. All right, I think we have enough snacks for the road, so let's get out of here. And I think the gas tanker is gonna be ready to be disconnected from the station. I think it should be all filled up, so we're gonna go. Oh wait, can I go under here or am I too tall? Oh, I'm too tall. All right, let me walk around. I wanted to kind of go through a little shortcut, but let me disconnect all of these hoses. I'm gonna grab the premium. We're gonna put that one back. Let me grab the regular. I'm gonna put that one back, and I'm gonna grab the diesel and put this one back right here. All right, so we can get out of here. We're gonna turn this thing on and turn off those hazard lights because we are no longer going to be taking up all that space. But let's make a right turn onto this road right here. Let me carefully turn this huge semi and gas tanker, and now we are on our way towards the last gas station, which is at the main city, which I feel like all of you guys should know where that one is. So we're gonna make our way towards that location right now. Are you serious right now? All right, let's make a gigantic right turn. Hopefully we don't. Oh, there goes the stop sign or whatever that sign was. I think it was the speed limit sign. My bad. Like I was saying, apparently it's gonna get pretty rainy and stormy today. And oh, is it getting dark? No way. Don't tell me it is getting dark. Uh-oh, we gotta hurry up. All right, let me quickly make a left turn. Oh my goodness, there goes the street lamp, and the last gas station is gonna be right here. So let's pull in. Oh, actually, you know what, it's yellow. Go. Oh, kind of red. All right, so this is gonna be the last gas station. We are gonna be, oh, look at that, my car. We are gonna be delivering gas. So let me get this thing parked up right around here. I think I'm gonna park it right here. There we go. And we are gonna quickly put wait, where are the, I think it's gonna be on the other side. Hold on, I was trying to look for where you put the gas thingy on. All right, so let me grab my hoses. Let me put one, I'm just gonna connect it to here. Don't tell the manager. And I'm gonna connect another hose right here. We're just gonna do it manually, and then I'm gonna grab the last hose and connect it towards right here. Just pretend, you guys. I mean, meanwhile that thing is filling up. I'm gonna eat some chips. I'm gonna drink my Coca-Cola, which is super delicious. That was really good. And then we cannot forget about our donut, so let's take a big bite of the donut. I forgot how good this was. All right, so I think we are done filling up the station. Let me grab all of these hoses. One, we're gonna put this one back, and then we're gonna grab this hose. We're gonna put this one back, and lastly we're gonna grab the hose on that one and put it right back. So you know what, we could actually leave this right here, and then they can pick this up in the morning, or we could leave it at the trailer store. You know what, I'll be nice. We're gonna go and leave it at the trailer store. So let me quickly hop in and let's make our way towards the trailer store. And wait a minute, did it just get foggy? Yo, it just got foggy right now. What the heck, dude? This is not good. This just means that the rain is gonna be really hard this afternoon. I'm kind of nervous, you guys. All right, so let me get this thing parked up right here, just like so. There we go. We're gonna leave that semi parked at the trailer store, and we are gonna walk to the gas station because my Corvette is right here. I forgot I left it right here because I did come over here in the morning and pick it up. But before we do leave, we're gonna get into this thing and we're gonna quickly fill up on gas just in case we go back to the house. There we go, we are fueled up. So let me get back into this thing. There we go. Is this thing on? Oh yeah, it is on. And I'm also gonna turn on those headlights because it is super dark, you guys. And oh my goodness, yo, is that a fried chicken place? No way. Let me actually grab some chicken before I do go to my house. So don't worry, you guys, this is gonna be a super fast. So let's open that door, let's go inside. And wait, can I get a hamburger? Wait, hello? I don't know what the hell is going on. All right, so I guess, oh, this is the bathroom. Never mind. I don't want to, I don't know why I opened that. Let me just close that up. I do not want to go to the restroom, but I will grab a nice drinky drink and some fries. So let me put the fries in the bag. We're gonna grab a burger. We're gonna grab some chicken tendies. Well, I guess fried chicken. And is that it? Let me go around. Oh my goodness, we can grab a cola. Dude, I did not know that. And I think that is gonna, oh, we cannot leave without a food box. W in the chat. All right, so let's get out of here. Let me go towards the front. We're gonna open this door and we're gonna get it inside our car. There we go. Let me turn this thing on and oh my goodness, look at that. It is raining right now. We gotta go. This is not good. Oh, wait a minute. This is the drive-thru. Oh my goodness, you guys. I am so clumsy. This is the drive-thru. All right, let me go and take the correct road. Let's make a left turn and we are just gonna step on it. Dude, it's gonna start pouring at any minute. I am so nervous right now. I'm gonna step on it so fast. You guys have no idea. Oh my goodness, there was a stop sign right there. I did not see that. Whoops, my bad. All right, where is my big, huge mansion? Because I'm super, super rich. Oh, it's gonna be on the right side. Let me slow down, turn on those blinkers, which we shouldn't. Oh my goodness, I'm losing control. Oh, dude, it is raining so bad. I'm gonna continue stepping on this thing because I'm so afraid of the thunder, which I don't think there's any thunder. So I'm really happy about that. And we are back home. So let me back this thing up. Careful, not too fast, you guys. Oh, you guys hear that? It is thundering right now. Dude, we gotta go inside. Wait, I forgot. Oh my goodness, I don't have time to turn that thing off. Let me go inside. Oh, dude, there was lightning right there. Dude, there's gonna be a huge flooding. Oh no. Let me take a look outside on my patio. It is so bad right now. I'm getting reports that there is a tornado by a track. Wait, what was the name of this? Oh, it says the hill track. Wait, let's check the news. Oh my goodness, let me turn on the television. Breaking news. Roblox embraces VR gaming. What the hell? What is that? Alright, so I need to take a look outside. I need to see if a tornado is coming because I cannot risk it biscuit. Because you guys know, this is a brand new house and I don't want it destroyed. But anyways, we do have some chicken. So let me eat some of this chicken. I'm going to put my food down. Oh, hold on. Let me try some of this chicken. Oh yeah, this is delicious. Dude, I've been eating so much in this video. Hold on. Coca-Cola. We cannot go. Oh my goodness. You cannot go wrong with a Coca-Cola while it is thundering really hard. I mean, since I really can't do anything and the rain is starting to go even harder. Oh my goodness, look at that. There was a tornado. We gotta go upstairs. This is gonna be so bad. I just got an alert that the flooding is going to start in a couple minutes. Dude, hold on. We gotta go inside our room. Let me turn on the lights because it is super dark inside of here. Look at that. Holy moly. That is the scariest thing I have ever seen in my life. Dude, I am so afraid. If that thing comes towards our house, we are gonna be so cooked, chat. Like beyond cooked. Like you guys have no idea how cooked we are. Dude, I'm so afraid. I'm gonna go inside my bed. Dude, should I just take a nap and like hope and pray this goes away in the morning? You know what? Before I actually do go to sleep. Oh wait, where's the tornado? Okay, the tornado looks like it's going away, which means we can go downstairs and quickly do the laundry. Yes, I know. We still have to do laundry during rainy days. So let me get that thing started and oh yeah, let me do the dishes as well. And since we cannot go inside, oh my goodness, I thought this thing was burning. Hold on, let me close that. And before we do go upstairs, I'm gonna quickly grab some snacks. Let me grab this and that. There we go. And we're gonna go upstairs because we cannot be going outside because there's a huge flooding right now. I am so wait, look at the tornado. Is it coming this way? No freaking way. It looks like it's coming this way. You guys, I think we might have to evacuate. Oh dude, if this thing gets closer, I'm gonna keep oh my goodness, there is so much lightning. I'm gonna keep an eye out on this tornado, and if it gets closer, then I will get back. Alrighty everyone, it looks like the tornado is oh my goodness, I just hit myself with the door. So it looks like the tornado is going away and I think the night is about to start falling. So I'm gonna get tucked in bed and hope that when I wake up all of this is gone. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the morning. Oh my goodness. Dude, what time is it? Is it morning yet? Let me get out of bed. Dude, I forgot to turn off my lights. I was so scared that I went to sleep with my lights on. So let's open that door and oh my goodness, dude, the water went away and look at that sunrise. Holy W, we managed to survive this huge storm and a flooding and a southern mudding and my house did not get destroyed. Let's go. Dude, am I not the best southern mudding player? I think I am. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me and I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace. What is up everyone? Welcome back to another APM video and today we have a good old rescue that we are going to be doing and restoring with this nice and old 100-year-old truck. Well, I guess we gotta go and find it right now because I kind of don't know where it is. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe and let's begin with this video. So what I do know is that it's gonna be around this dirt road, which means we gotta go and find this 100-year-old truck so we can restore it and bring it back to life. So we don't have too much time. As you guys can see, it is the morning right now, but you guys know time goes super super fast in this game. So we're gonna be taking the beautiful GMC Denali Ultimate. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness, this thing is such a beauty, you guys. So we're gonna be taking this bad boy to the trailer store, which I think I gotta make a right turn right here, and then we're gonna go and pick up this trailer so we can throw on and rescue this truck. But apparently this is gonna be like a Ford, which I'm really excited, you guys. You guys know I'm pretty much a big fan of Ford, and I say this because one of my best looking trucks is actually a lifted Ford truck. It's pretty nice. I think you guys have seen it. It's like all white. It's pretty cool. But like I said, we're making our way back into town so we can pick up this trailer and make our way towards that dirt road so we can find this old and rusty bucket. But let me make sure the road is clear, which it looks like it is clear, and we are now at the trailer store. So I'm gonna quickly turn this thing around and get it connected to this nice looking trailer. Look at this thing. Not a bad looking trailer. I was able to rent this out for the day since we're probably gonna use it most of the day. And something that I love about this is that it includes a nice cable so we can pull this truck. So enough of the yap, let's get into the truck. There we go. Let me turn this thing on and let's get out of here. But it's kind of been a while, you guys. I think the last time we restored a vehicle, it might have been like over 2 months ago. So I'm really happy that I am back to restoring these trucks. Well, I guess truck in this case. We might restore more trucks in the future, which is super important for you guys to smash the like button and subscribe so you guys won't miss out on that type of content. But we're here on the dirt road. So oh wait, is it in there? I don't know. Hold on, let me quickly run over here. Dude, it's gonna be so funny if it's gonna be in here because we just pretty much passed it. But let me open up the door and oh, there is no cars. Oh man. All right, so let me close that up. I seriously thought there was gonna be a car in there, but there is absolutely nothing. All right, that's fine. We can continue looking. The search is not over. And okay, APM seed, I don't think it's gonna be in here, but just to be safe, we're gonna pull in and we're gonna try to see if there's any abandoned trucks around here, which it does not look like it. I mean, we could check in here, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure there's only pallets of seed that they use to plant them in the farms. But let's go inside, and yeah, it is super empty in here. So we're gonna close that back up because I don't want the owners of this place to get mad at me. So I'm gonna hop right back in, and oh whoa, what is that? Did we just find something? There's a house over there. Let's go check that out. Let's go see if they have a barn with a old and rusty truck that we could rescue today. So let me pull in back into the dirt road, and we're gonna pull into the driveway of this house, which I think it looks pretty promising. So we're gonna turn on those blinkers and we are gonna pull in. So far I don't no way, you guys, no way. I think we just found it. Look at this. Holy moly, look at this rust bucket. It is so old. I can't believe that we are gonna be restoring this bucket, but first we have to rescue it. So I'm gonna get back in the truck, turn it around so we can back the trailer and get it connected towards the cable. So let me kind of move a little bit forward and slowly back up this trailer just like so. Oh, that's a little bit too much to the right. All right, we're doing pretty good, and I think that is gonna be the perfect spot. All right, so let me throw this in park. There you go. Oh, I didn't mean to turn that on. And let's see if we can quickly attach it to the trailer. So let's throw down these rims just like so, and let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try to move the wheels to the right. There we go. So we can start pulling it and it can go onto the trailer carefully. So let's grab onto the cable. We're gonna connect it to the front of the truck. There we go. And let's see if this thing is gonna work. So we're gonna start retracting this. All right. Oh, okay. So it looks like it's working. I just gotta fix the wheels. I'm gonna put them a little bit towards the right side because I don't want this truck to be too much to the edge of the trailer. So let's continue doing this. All right. And then I'm gonna keep adjusting the wheels. Honestly, this is actually looking way better than I thought. And now let me just adjust them one more time. All right. So it looks like they are starting to go onto the ramps, the wheels. That's what I was talking about. And then I'm gonna straighten out the wheels just like that. And let's see if this is gonna work. Come on, a little bit more. All right, not bad, not bad. I think I need to move the wheels a little bit towards the right. Let me do that. There we go. And then let me finish retracting this just like so. I believe if we put them straight just like that, we should be able to be finished with loading up this 100-year-old truck onto the trailer. So let's quickly finish this off. Oh my goodness, this is actually working, you guys. This is so sick. All right, we just need to pull a little bit more. Oh no, is this thing stuck? Hold on. Pull a little bit more. Honestly, I think that's actually good. So I'm gonna put the straps down on every side just like so. There we go. Look at that. We've got the straps connected to every side of the truck. Dude, this is gonna be one of the best transformations I have ever done in this game. So it looks like the sun is about about, oh, it looks like it's about 2 p.m. Oh my goodness, we gotta get moving. Let me pull up the ramps. I'm gonna connect them to the strap right here. There we go. And let's get out of here. I'm gonna hop in, turn on this beauty, and we're gonna turn off those hazards because we don't need them anymore. And now it's time to take it to the shop so we can get this thing looking like brand spanking new, and then we're gonna test it out and see if this thing can actually turn on, which hopefully it does, because if it doesn't turn on, then I'm not gonna be able to sell it and flip it for a profit. But we have the main road right here, so let's turn on those blinkers. Make sure to always turn on your blinkers. We want to be responsible citizens, and the mechanic shop should be right here. So let's pull in, let's drive this road, and ooh, look at this gas station. How much is the gas right here? Oh my goodness, it is so expensive. Holy moly guacamole, I do not have that kind of money. All right, so we are here at the mechanic shop. I'm gonna pull in into one of these garage spots so we can throw in this 100-year-old truck. So let me quickly hop out and let's open this garage right here. We're gonna throw it in right here and fix it up. So I'm gonna hop in and I'm gonna slowly back up just a little bit, and then we're probably just gonna throw this thing into neutral and finish unloading this thing from the trailer. So let's pull down the ramps. I'm gonna quickly hop into this thing. I'm gonna see if this thing works. Okay, so this thing does not want to move. I'm gonna turn off the parking, throw this thing into neutral, and yes, it's working. Let's go. W's in the chat. All right, now it's time for the fun part. So the first thing we have to do is take off all of the rust on the paint. So there we go. And then let me take the rust off from the bottom panels. Nice. And now we can just fix the color, which I think we might do a nice red. So we're gonna go right here, and then we're gonna bring it all the way down, and then we're gonna add some reflectance on this thing, just a little bit, not too much. Oh, this is nice, you guys. Dude, oh my goodness, this is actually looking really good. Next up is gonna be the bottom panel. I think I might make it like a nice gray. There we go. And let's drop this a little bit, add some reflectance. Oh, look, you guys, we are cooking, chats. We're gonna quickly fix up the engine. We're gonna add some power to this thing. There we go. And lastly, we need to fix up the wheels and tires. So let's fix up the suspension by raising it from the back, and then we're gonna raise the front just like so. I think that's actually a really good height, you guys. Let me just fix the minimum length just like that, and we're gonna grab some brand new tires, put them on, and look at that. Yo, this thing is looking so nice. And I believe that is gonna be it for this truck right here. I'm gonna quickly open this garage so we can pull out and test this truck out. We're gonna see if this thing is actually gonna turn on right now. So let's give it a crank in 3, 2, and oh my goodness, it's actually working, you guys. No way. Yo, this is sick. I am speechless. I don't know what to say, you guys. I'm so happy this thing is working. All right, so let's go around the block and let's see how this thing performs. And whoa, this thing got some kick. And the thing is, like, it's 100 years old, so I am very surprised on how good this thing is performing. And look at that, we fixed the suspension like brand spanking new. So I think it should be able to go on some rocks. Let's actually see it right here. Let's give it a little test, suspension test. Look at that. Yo, this thing is performing like if it was bought like brand new. Not bad, you guys. This is pretty sick. So let me turn this thing around, and we're gonna get this thing loaded on the back of the trailer because we're gonna take it to the dealership so we can sell this thing for a profit. So we're gonna go inside and get this thing loaded back onto the trailer. All right, slowly, carefully, and boom, look at that. We got this thing parked up like a professional. So all we gotta do is throw up the rims and make our way towards the dealership. Alrighty, it looks like we do have an intersection, so let's turn on those blinkers, make sure it's clear so we can make that nice turn, and the dealership is gonna be right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see, it's a nice red building. It's super big. I believe this actually might be the biggest building in American Plains money. But let's pull in, and we're gonna get this thing parked up right here at the front so they can check it out and they could probably potentially buy it. So we're gonna quickly drop those rims. There we go. And we're gonna hop back into this beast right here so we can park it right at this spot. All right, we can turn this thing off, and look at this. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, chat, we ended up cooking with this build right here. Holy moly, this should be my thumbnail. But honestly, I think I did a really good job with this restoration. Let me know if I did a good job. If not, then I'm gonna be so sad. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. Alrighty, now I'm gonna click buy. There we go. And now we have successfully purchased an entire farming setup in American Plains money. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And today. Oh, hold on, I didn't mean to sit back down at my desk, but pretty much I just placed the biggest order since we are gonna be buying, well, I guess I just bought, and we're gonna be building the best farming setup in American Plains money. This is gonna be a gift for my friend since he's a brand new farmer. So what other way to gift him by gifting him all the things that he needs? So we're gonna go and make our way towards the implement store, pick up all of the stuff and deliver it to his brand new farm. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And let's begin with the video. So we have our beautiful work truck right here. I've been warming this thing up since it is gonna be such a big day for this work truck. We're gonna be hauling so many things. So let's reverse, make that little U-turn, and let's make our way towards the implement store. Dude, I am so excited because I've actually never done this in American Plains money, but today is gonna be my first time and it might be your first time as well. So make sure you guys sit down and relax because this is gonna be an amazing video. So let's make our right turn right here, turn on those blinkers, and we're gonna start making our way into town so we can start grabbing all of these things. I'm actually not sure how many things I just ordered, but I do know it's gonna be more than 4 things. It might be like 8 things. So this is probably also going to be my biggest delivery job. So I'm really excited, and oh my goodness, holy moly, there's actually no way that I actually have to tow all of these things. What the heckers? Dude, this is gonna be a lot. I mean, I guess the first thing we gotta start with is this ATV right here. Dude, this is a really nice ATV. Look at this thing. I don't think I've ever bought one until today. For some reason they left this open. Nope, that's the tailgate. How do I close this thing? Oh, I think I just click right there and boom, look at that. Not bad. So I think I need to put an attachment to my work truck, which we can quickly do right at this garage. So let me quickly pull in. Let's open that garage door and let's put the attachment on our truck so we can get the ATV loaded on our pickup. So let's go to attachment. We're gonna click on racks, and this is the one that we are gonna be taking today. And let me close that with the controller. There we go. So let me quickly reverse my truck, turn on those hazards as well, and this is the rack that we are gonna be taking today. Yo, this thing is not bad looking. All right, so the first thing we're gonna be doing is pressing on the extenders. Whoa, that is sick. Yo, I've never seen that. That is actually really nice. We're gonna grab the ramps. How do I grab the ramps? There we go. Let me grab one, and then I'm gonna grab the second one, and we should be able to place it. Let me just quickly make sure I am placing this right. I'm gonna place one right there, and then I'm gonna place the second ramp kind of what's a good spot? Is this a good spot? Hopefully that's actually a good spot. If not, then this thing is gonna be tipping over. But let me get this bad boy started, and let's see if we can get this thing loaded on top of the pickup. Oh, hold on, we need some more gas, and boom. Is that good? Oh no, I don't know if that's good. I feel like that thing is gonna tip over. I'm not gonna lie, but let me remove the ramps. There we go. And wait, can I put the ramps inside of my tailgate? Ugh, there you go. Let me just close that up, and I think we are ready to get out of here. Dude, this is so sketchy. Dude, this is 100% gonna fall. Oh no, this thing is tipping over. All right, let's drive really fast to the farm and get this thing dropped off before it ends up falling off my pickup. Dude, I'm driving as careful as I can, but I feel like this thing keeps falling. I am so nervous, you guys. But good thing my buddy's farm is not too far away from town. It is literally right here. So we're gonna start pulling in very slowly. We don't want this thing to tip over. Careful. All right, not bad. Not. Wait a minute. Did they fix that? I feel like the entrance used to be a little bit more of an incline. I don't know. But I'm gonna park up my truck right here. There we go. So the drop off of this ATV won't be too big. So I'm gonna try to open up my tailgate. There we go. Tailgate is open, and let's try to get this thing unloaded from the pickup. Come on. All right. So I think I need to move my truck a little bit forward now. I'm gonna scooch up a little bit. There we go. And let's see if this thing works now. I know how to fix this. We just pull back the extenders just like so. And there we go. We got the ATV unloaded from my pickup. The first thing I'm gonna be doing is we should probably park it up. I'm not gonna park it up right here. I'm gonna park it up right up front, so when he comes home, he's gonna be able to see his whole and brand new collection. So we're gonna throw the ATV right here. We're gonna throw it in park. There we go. Turn it off, and I'm gonna hop back in my pickup, and we're gonna go back to the implement store so we can start. I mean, not start. We already started. Continue bringing all of that stuff to this farm right here. So let's get back. Alrighty, everyone. We are now back. I forgot to close my tailgate whips, and I think the next thing we're gonna be taking, I think this might be cedar. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we're gonna be taking it towards the farm. So let's quickly make our way over there. Since the sun is about 4 p.m., we're pretty, or I guess really tight on schedule, you guys. But the cedar is one of the most important things you need when it comes to farming farming, because how else are you gonna plant your wheat? So you just pretty much put the seeds into the seeder, and then you're able to grab a tractor and start planting seeds with this machine. But it's such a nice addition that you guys know that we had to get it, and we're gonna park it up right next to the ATV right here. Dude, my friend is gonna be so happy. But we're gonna quickly disconnect that, and you guys know the drill. We're gonna quickly make our way back to the implement store so we can continue building this amazing and huge farming setup. Alrighty everyone, we are now back at the implement store. Next up is gonna be this I forgot what this thing is called, but pretty much once you finish cropping your stuff like your wheat and all of that, you pretty much dump it into right here. I think it might be called an auger, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. So this is another really important vehicle that everyone needs as a farmer. So we're gonna go back to the farm and get this delivered. Something that I noticed is that I also have to take this attachment off. Since I'm not really using it anymore, I gotta go and return this thing, since I don't think I'm gonna be carrying any more ATVs in this video. Plus I'm not too much of a fan on how it looks. So let's go over here, and I think I might park this on this side. I don't know, where should I park it? Should I park it right here? You know what, I'm the boss. All right, so we're gonna get that thing parked up. Let me just quickly disconnect it, and let's make our way and pick up the third attachment. Alrighty everyone, we have arrived back at the implement store. I'm gonna quickly run into the garage and take this attachment off, like how I was telling you guys that I wanted to remove. So we're gonna quickly run in here. Let me quickly take off the rack, and boom, look at that. Oh, hold on, oh my goodness, on accident I turned off my engine as I was closing that. I am so clumsy, you guys. Alrighty, let's see what we have next up. And oh, okay, I see. So pretty much this is pretty much, I think it's called, wait, what is this called? It's part of this like harvester, and pretty much it helps cut all of the corn and wheat. So this is a really super attachment that needs to be put onto that thing. I think I'm just gonna quickly connect it just like so, and then we're gonna just put it right at the farm, so when we take the harvester we can quickly connect it to this attachment right here. But we are halfway done with this fully farm setup that we are building in APM, and it looks like we have about an hour left until we run out of time. So let's quickly make our way towards the farm and get this last attachment delivered. Alrighty everyone, we are back at the farm, and I'm actually gonna not put it right next to it, since this is just an attachment that we're gonna be using to put on the harvester. So we're gonna leave it right here, and once we bring the harvester we're gonna connect it to this part right here. So let me quickly hop in. Oh my goodness, it connected it again. Let me quickly disconnect it again. There you go. Now we can get out of here and start bringing the two vehicles so we can complete this farming setup. But before we do make our way towards the implement store, we are going to be taking one of the biggest trailers in American Plains Money, because we have to load up these gigantic vehicles and take them to the farm. So we're going to park up my truck right here, and we're going to ask my buddy to bring his semi. Alrighty everyone, my buddy was able to bring his semi. This thing is a beauty. We're going to hop in. He told me I could only borrow it for an hour, which I think is going to be the perfect amount of time to be using this thing. But let me quickly get this thing attached just like so, and let's make our way to the implement store. While we're on our way over there, I'm going to quickly turn on those beacons since this is an emergency. So we're going to quickly park up our semi right here, and we're going to quickly disconnect the front attachment. Let's disconnect that, and let's quickly pull forward just a tad bit. And now I think with the first vehicle that I really want to take is this ginormous tractor, which I have to put the extender so we can load that thing on. So let me quickly hop in. There we go, and let me carefully turn this thing. Oh my goodness, this thing is so huge, dude. It's got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. It's got 12 wheels. Holy moly guacamole, this thing is quite the tractor. So we're gonna park that thing up. We're gonna put every single strap, so number 3 and 4, and look at that, we are now ready to make our way back to the farm. So let me quickly hop in the semi and get this thing connected. Careful, and come on, connect, please connect. Is it connecting? Let's go, it connected. All right, now we can make our way towards the farm. So let's quickly make our way over there. I think we're on to our last 30 minutes, so time is fleeing. But look at this thing, this is ginormous. Oh my god, this is so huge, bigger than your mama. Alrighty everyone, we have a huge turn that we have to make, so let's see if we can actually do this. Oh my goodness, this is super hard. Come on, careful. All right, don't get stuck. unstuck? Yes, let's go. W's in the chat. Alrighty, we are now back at the farm. Let's carefully load in. Hopefully we don't get stuck. I think I spoke too soon. Yes, I was able to get out. Oh my goodness. I did not think I was going to be able to get unstuck from there. Dude, I am so happy. Alright, we're pretty much here. Let me quickly disconnect the trailer so we can get this tractor parked up right there. Oh my goodness, these tires are bigger than me. Yo, that is crazy. But let me get this thing turned on and let's get out of here. Alright, we're going to park up the tractor right there. Dude, it is looking so nice. We just got to go and bring the last harvester, which is pretty much the last vehicle, and we're going to be done by completing this farm setup. Well, I guess the best farming setup in APM. So let's go and grab that thing. We are now back. It's time to load this harvester on top of the trailer. Right now I'm just backing up so it can be much more easier for us when we start getting out of this implement store. But this looks pretty good, so I'm going to quickly disconnect this. There we go. We're running out of time. Look at that. Oh my goodness, the sun is about to go down. I did not know the sun was about to go down. Let me get in the harvester. We're going to load up this bad boy. We're going to throw it in the park, turn off the engine, and boom, look at that. Oh my god. We can now get in the semi and get out of here. That looks like it's connected. I'm gonna step on it so fast because we're on the last 5 minutes and this is nerve-wracking. Anyways, we're back to the house. Let's quickly pull in. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yo, I am super skilled. And we're gonna get this bad boy unloaded. There we go. I forgot we gotta attach this thing to the harvester. Whoa, this thing is so tall. Alright, we're gonna carefully connect this thing. Careful, and boom, we're gonna put the harvester right next to this gigantic tractor. Let me just adjust my wheels. We're gonna throw it in park. Engine is off, and let's go. W's in the chat. We just built the best farming setup in American Plains money. We've got the seeder, we've got a tractor so we can pull it, the seeder, and then we've got a nice ATV just in case we need to tow any of these attachments. We've got a harvester so we can cut down all the corn and wheat, and then eventually once this thing is full we can dump it inside of this attachment right here. Look at that. Pretty sick, you guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And look at that, we managed to do this just in time. So I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What a beautiful day. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Southern Mudding video, and today we have a special video because we are going to be transporting horses. Let's go. W's in the chat. So if you guys take a look over here, we have some beautiful horses. I think this one is eating right now, and then this one looks like my sister. So pretty much we're going to be taking some of our horses and we're going to be taking it towards a different farmhouse because we're going to be selling them for some money. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And let's begin with the video. So first things first, oh my goodness, look at all of this. I am so rich, you guys. We've got an expensive RV, the brand new Escalade, all blacked out with the most expensive GMC and a nice supercar. Dude, I think I might be a little bit rich. Anyways, first thing is first, we're gonna open up the door just like so, and we're gonna move this a little bit forward because we're gonna put back the Escalade. So let me quickly hop in. There we go. Oh my goodness, this thing sounds so good. So we're gonna put this thing back, we're gonna park it, I'm gonna turn on those hazards off, and boom, look at that. That looks so clean, you guys. All right, so let me quickly hop back in. We're gonna make our way towards the trailer store so we can bring it and start loading up all the horses so we can get them delivered at the barn. I guess the farm, not barn, but I think there's a barn at a farm. What am I saying? Am I even speaking English? Anyways, enough of the yap. Let's make our way towards the trailer store. We're gonna make our way and head in towards town because they want this delivered by 4 p.m. So a little bit sooner than usual, which I think we might be able to do on time right now. What time is it right now? Alrighty, right now it looks like it is about 12 p.m., which I think we should have enough time to go back and forth across the town. Oh no, across town? Well, I'm gonna do my best. But it looks like we are back in town. Let's pull into the trailer store and look at that. We have the trailer right here that we're gonna be connected towards with our pickup. Let me just quickly put down the tailgate just like so we can get this thing connected. Let me carefully do this. Careful, and perfect. Let's go. Where did my truck go? Anyways, it is now back with the power of editing, or I guess the magic of editing. We're gonna hop right back in just like so. Let me quickly close that, and we're gonna quickly run over to the tool store because we gotta get some water troughs. I think that's what it's called, because my horses need extra water so they could survive. So let's quickly run into the tool store store, and maybe we could find some other farming stuff that we could add to our big multi-million-dollar ranch house. Let's open that up right there. And ooh, this is a really nice store, you guys. Let's see what's going around here. Let's see, what do I need for the ranch house? Ooh, what is this? Oh, here it is, the water trough or trough. I'm not sure how you say that, but we're gonna be using this thing. Oh my goodness, it's so heavy. It's bigger than my face. Look at this. Boom. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna be buying one of those things, and then ooh, we could also wait. Can I get another one? I don't think I can. I'm gonna buy a doghouse, and then I'm gonna buy an American flag. Awesome. Oh, we could also add fireworks to our ranch. All right, nice. So I'm gonna quickly check out. Hopefully this is not too expensive. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be $450. Dude, I'm going mega poor. I'm kidding. You guys know I'm really rich, but we have all of the things right here. So I'm gonna load them in the bed. Let me quickly put them in the bed just like this. All right, and now we can make our way back home so we can start getting all of these horses loaded in the back of the trailer. So let's make a left turn right here at the stop sign. Careful. Oh my goodness, I almost hit the rock. And now we're gonna step on it so we can make our way back into the map expansion where our huge ranch house is going to be. Ooh, should I take the highway? Nah, I'm not gonna take the highway. I don't think there's gonna be a way to get to my house if I take the highway. So we're gonna stick to the main road and just make a turn right here. Alrighty, everyone, we are now back at the ranch. Home sweet home. So we're gonna quickly pull in, and I'm gonna try to reverse this thing so we can start loading up all the horses into the back of the trailer. So let me carefully do this. Careful. Oh my goodness, bro, this is such a tight turn. I'm not sure how anyone can do this besides me, because you guys know I'm the best driver. Get it? All right, never mind. I think we're good. So I'm gonna quickly hop out. Let me quickly open up my door, and I'm gonna take all the materials that we put in here and take them right out just like so. Boom. And before we do load up all the horses, let me quickly give the water to my horses. I'm gonna place it right around here because they are super thirsty. They're gonna be drinking a lot of water. And we're gonna throw some fireworks. Let's see, where can I put some? Oh, I could put some fireworks like right here. Nice. We can launch them tonight. Now the doghouse, honestly, I should probably put the doghouse back here. I'm gonna place it right there between our beautiful campfire. Look at that. Now we're ready to get a doggy, which we might do in the future. And lastly, we cannot forget about the American flag, which I'm gonna be putting right there in the middle of my home. Dude, that looks freaking amazing, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna make my way towards the back of the trailer. So I'm gonna start opening up these doors. There we go. I'm gonna open this one as well, and then I'm gonna open up the barn just like so. And let me just make sure all of these are open for the horses to get in. All right, yes, perfect. Now we just gotta load up the horses. Let me close that one out. I don't think we're gonna need that one. So we're gonna be taking this horse, and then we're gonna be taking this horse, and then we're gonna be taking this horse as well. So I'm gonna let them make their way towards the inside of the trailer. Meanwhile, I dance. Alright, so I think all the horses should now be loaded on the back of the trailer. So we're gonna close that up. And some of you might say, well, Hakai, there's no horses in the back of the trailer. What are you talking about? Guys, we gotta pretend. So I'm gonna close up that door. We've got all the horses loaded in the back of the trailer, and we're gonna be making our way towards the barn, which is gonna be across town. And honestly, I think I might go down this road over here, because apparently if I take this road and then drive all the way down for probably like around 3 to 5 minutes, I should be able to see the farm. So we're gonna be taking this road right here. I don't think I've ever been around this area. It's pretty nice and calm, but let's turn on those blinkers and make a gigantic turn. I'm dying. And then let me quickly check on my gas. Let's see how we're doing on gas. And oh, I'm a little bit low on gas, so I'm gonna quickly run and grab some diesel for my huge truck. So let me quickly hop out. Let's grab some diesel, and I'm gonna quickly run into the store and grab a quick trip snack so we cannot be starving on our way over there. So I think I might grab some chips. Which one looks? Oh, these look delicious. Look at this. We got some nice cheese snacks. I'm also gonna grab a cola. Ooh, what is this? Kiwi? This looks pretty good. And then I'm gonna quickly check out. Where did I check out? Oh, right here. So I guess I'm gonna be working today. Oh, wait. Can I actually get a donut? No freaking way. All right, so I guess I'll check out by myself. I guess I have to clock in. All right, check out the snacks, the cola, and the donuts, and that is gonna be it for the trip. For it. I don't know what the name of this spot is, but there. So let me quickly hop into the truck, finish off this mission, and get these horses delivered. Ooh, those houses look really nice. All right, so So right now we're driving and I'm looking for the farm, but I don't see any farm right now. Let me know if you guys see any farms in the distance, because dude, I feel like I'm kind of blind. I don't see it at all. I'm gonna continue driving, and wait a minute, is that a farm right there? No, that's a farmhouse. We're looking for a farm. So I think I have an idea. I'm gonna make a right turn on this road and I'm gonna wait, no way. Look at that. Do you guys see that? There's a farm in the distance. Okay, so it looks like that is gonna be the farm that we gotta make our way towards. And let's close that door. Now my next question is going to be, where do I enter? Because I don't see any entrance so far unless we take this dirt path, which I think I have no choice but to take it. So let's pull in. Hopefully we don't have any trouble. All right, not bad. This is actually going better than I thought. And I think we might load the horses right in the middle of the barn. So let me quickly turn around. There we go. And I'm gonna back this thing up. Now I'm gonna throw this in park, turn on those emergency lights, and let's quickly start unloading all of these horses. But before I do, I'm gonna open this up right there, and ooh, look at that. I think it's more of my siblings. Anyways, I think I might reverse a little bit more. So let me quickly do that. I am going to reverse a little bit more. There you go. Put it in park, and let me just quickly open this door just like so, and we're gonna load up all the animals into the barn. But this is a really nice ranch. I guess farm. Ranch, farm, tomato. I think it's the same thing. But meanwhile, the horses get off the trailer. Let's have a little bite of our donut. Ooh, whoa, holy moly. I'm gonna have such a huge sugar rush. I think we should add more then. Here, let's have a little drink of our soda. Oh yeah, dude. I feel so hyper and I am so full. But since I am so full, I'm not gonna grab any of the cheese snacks and save them for tomorrow. But anyways, I think this is finished. So we're gonna close up the back just like so. And let me quickly move the trailer a little bit forward so we can close the barn so the animals cannot escape. So let me quickly close this. There we go. Guys, I am now stuck with the animals. Alright, I managed to escape and we can now return the trailer where we got it from. So I'm gonna hop into my GMC and we are gonna pull out. Let me just turn off those hazards just like that, and we gotta start driving more faster, because if you guys take a look, the sun is about to start going down, which pretty much means that we're running out of time. So let's step on this thing and let's make a right on this intersection right here. Dude, that was an insane turn right there. But anyways, we are back in town. W's in the chat, you guys. Let's make a left and let's start pulling into the trailer store. And I think I'm gonna park it where I got it from. So we're gonna throw the truck in reverse, and let me carefully do this. Hopefully I still got the skills to reverse this gigantic trailer, and I think that is gonna be a nice spot to park it. Oh no, I'm really crooked. Hold on, let me fix this. Nice. All right, perfect. Oh, well, there goes my truck again. All right, so I managed to grab my truck again. I don't know where that thing ended up going, but using my powers, I was able to get it back. But as you guys can see, the sun is about to go down, so I'm gonna step on this thing so fast. You guys are gonna see me hit 100 miles per hour because I want to make it in time to my house. So we're gonna step on this thing and then we're gonna make a gigantic drift on this turn. And would you look at that? Home sweet home. I told you guys, I can be a really fast driver. And where should I park up my truck? I think I might just park it right here, because I don't really have a spot to park this thing. So we're gonna throw this thing in park, turn off the engine, and boom, look at that. We managed to make our way back to our farmhouse before the sunset. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, because it does mean a lot to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Bye bye.